Hi everyone, my name is Elina and you're watching Marvel's Designer Tool by Tool tutorial part 13. So let's begin. Today I'm going to talk about pleats. As you see, this is the icon that looks like a pleat, and you have two options. One of them is pleats fold, the other is pleats sewing. It doesn't have shortcuts, so you always should search for the icon. So what is the difference between two? The first option determines the shape of the pleats, and the other sews them and attach the pleats to the base part. So let's see how we can use this tool. I'm going to show it on skirts. First of all, I'm going to make the base and the waist. Since the pleats maybe are a little bit heavy, I like to also sew the waist to my top. Okay. Now you should always consider that pleats are made of three segments of fabric. One pleat has three segments, so most of the time if you're on multiple of three, you're all secured. So now I have this measurement. This part is the base of your pleat, because for example, if I'm going to add pleats to this base, I should see the measurements, and then the part that has pleats should be 3 times bigger than this. 3 times bigger than this. So 27, let's say 27 in 3 by 3, 81. So I make this 81. For now, let's make it 50. Okay. The first type of pleat that I'm going to show you. Let's say I'm going to have another thing that I'm going to tell you is that this one shouldn't be by force just 3 times bigger. It can be even larger, but it's not that much beautiful to see. Let's say I'm going to have 15 pleats. Yes, so I split this line into 15 parts, and here 15 by 3. Whenever you are going to have a line, an internal line between two other lines, you can select both lines and here offset as internal line along curve. Okay, now that they are selected, I right click on them and extend and add point. Adding point and lines are essential, so I click on this option. So now what should I do? Here, okay, I had them. I choose this pleats fold left click one, and here double click. This pop-up box appears that it's called Pleats fold. You have a variety of options. Right now that I'm going to have so many of them because these two are derivations of these knife pleats. So for example, I'm going to have this type of pleats. Here you have reverse direction. It depends if the direction is important to you. It is the number of pleats. Usually it's for a pleat we need 3 parts. This fold angle is on Marvel's Designer. When your fold angle is 0, that line comes out. When it's 3, 6, 0, it's going to come, it goes inside. Then you can choose between these angles, these degrees, and the less they are, and the smoother they get. And then here it tells you the one here you have these red ones, they are the 0 that come out, and here you have these blue lines that with this degree they go inside. If you reverse them, look at these blue and red ones, they don't change, they change. So I press OK. And the beautiful part is that after you determine your pleat, the shape of your pleat, first select the segment on your base pattern. This is the pattern that doesn't change. This one has pleats on it. First you should choose this one. For example, right now I just choose one segment, and then you go on your fabric that has pleats on it. I left click here. As you see, for every one segment of my base pattern, here it chooses 3. So that's why we added points, because segments are important, and for every segment here it chooses 3. If I didn't have these segments, if I didn't use this extend, then do you have it here, and add point, I couldn't have this option. So this is important. Now I choose all of this, and here as you see it is choosing them it is choosing them 3 by 3. If I had like one segment less, it would have choose, do you see it here? It would have choose also the lateral part of my fabric. So for finishing it, for closing it, I left click another time, and we have done 90% of the job. For having for not being disorganized, because maybe we confuse our Marvel's Designer by doing these pleats, it's better to strengthen them. Now simulate. Or there is also another way for this kind of pleats, accordion pleats. I delete them. If you are going to delete your pleat, you can use your edit sewing tool. All right, okay, you choose them and delete on the keyboard. For this type of pleat, you can also choose free sewing tool. And just for this type, and this becomes cleaner. So now for the back part, copy V, copy V. Control C, Control V, flip horizontally, bring it back of my avatar. I forgot that here should have been split. And that's it. This is one type of pleat. Now the second one. Now for the second type of pleats. Let's say it's called knife pleat. Let's say I'm going to have just 4 pleats on the front. Split it 4 divided by 4. Here 3 by 4 is 12. But I think right now maybe it's going to be too much bigger. Yeah. Let's see. Split. Where is split? Oh my god, I don't find it. Let me see. No, it's not that much bigger, so it's fine. You don't need to be too much accurate. So again, hold shift, right click. Okay, now here. Click and double click. If you don't double click, it will continue. So knife blade 3, I like my options here. As you see, I have 3 colors. Because I told you for every pleat you have 3 layers. So, oh my god, I was thinking about what I was saying. 3, 3, 3. Strengthen, and that's it. Or maybe I want it like this. I want here 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Should I choose this one? I want it to this direction, and I want this one to this direction. Now I have this type. It depends, you can play with these pleats and see how it works better for you. And then I make another copy and I can have And this is another type. And the last pleat that I'm going to explain is box pleat. You need a multiple of 2 here. I divide this to 3, and here I divide this part. I think it's too much big. I could have also smaller parts. For example, I can take just this part, this segment, and divide it into 3 parts. Just for a small part also you can do this. But now it's too much small. So since here is 2, I divide this to 6 part. Here I make some internal lines that they should be extended and add point. I choose this box pleat. 2 here, choose 2, and now I sew. Let's try again. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The problem is this part. Okay. Now you see that we have this box shape. And this is this type of pleat that we can have. Let's finish the shape. I'm going to have a larger part. And that's it. And these were 3 type of pleats. You can also have pleats without using the pleat tool if you don't need any type of shape. It just depends on the material that you choose. For example, taffeta is different. It gives you different type of pleat. Wrinkle, I think we call it a wrinkle in that case. If you choose a fabric which is bigger than your base, it automatically will make some wrinkles, as you see here, and you don't need to use the pleat tool. So I hope you like this video. please like and subscribe and have a nice day. Bye.